Hey guys, and today I made a 50-gallon pond. Hold on, let me get it so like the whole, I have to step like 10 feet away to get like it all in full picture. It's really nice. I'm gonna make it nicer. I'm gonna add like little plants around it. And I have baby guppies. Hold on. They're down here. They're over places, as you can see, a baby guppy. Guppies down there, as you can see. Guppy over there. The glare is so bad. Guppy over here. I'm using water hyacinth. Water hyacinth is really good. As you can see, a new leaf is coming out here. And another one. So, it's gonna do really well. And I'm planning to get feeder guppies. Not, may get some platies, but I really want to get feeder guppies. I usually have more luck with feeder guppies than anything. I'm probably gonna get, I want to get about, let me think. I have a place, there's a place that I live by. It has like $1.25 for a dozen. So, I want to get, let me think, like about 50. So that means I'd have to get, okay, hold on. 6 times, no, it's 5 times 12, wait. Well, I'll get 60. 5 times 12. So I'd probably spend around $7-8 getting 60. I'm just getting 60 so they can reproduce, and so my goldfish will eat them. And I'm gonna add, what's it called? A platy. Hold on. Here she is. Hold on. She's moving around. Come on, come right here, baby. Just come. I don't have a net with me right now, and I'm not trying to spook her. And the water is the same temperature because it's been out here for quite a while. The leaf. Okay, you see I got her. I'm gonna add her right in because it really. And there she is. And I probably won't find her in a long time. But if I add like 60 feeder guppies, it'll probably. So, I want to get a lot of females more than males. They'd probably every month I'd have a spike of about, because they usually have 3 to 4 babies, so I'd probably have a spike of, they'd probably double every month. And they don't eat their babies. That's why, you know, I think if you are planning to get a fish, don't want to spend too much money, and you don't, like, you're getting this for like your daughter or your son, they want a fish. Recommend just get like a 3-gallon. You can go to Petco or PetSmart. It's like $1 per gallon, so that's $3. You can get a bubbler if you want. A bubbler is better. $8 really, and is fine. Then you get, what's it called? You can get I'd only get like 3 of them, and that cost you probably $2. But if you just got a dozen, what's it called? If you got like 10, sometimes they sell like a dozen, and sometimes they sell like 10. Wait, hold on. Here she is. There she is. She's not really pregnant, but she's quite a bit pregnant. So, she may have some babies in a while, and then I might find some platy babies. But I'm wanting them to have like hybrid babies when they grow up. And I hope she doesn't eat babies, because that'd be really sad. But there's tons of hiding spots in here. There's nothing at the bottom. I'm gonna add stuff for the bottom. But yeah, I would, you know, if I were you, if you don't want to spend a lot of money on the fish, and because fish can be expensive. It's not something you can just jump right in. But with feeders, The problem is with feeders is that the chances of their survival is much lower, but the place where I can get them keeps them in pretty good care. So I'm not too worried about adding what's it called? Bad fungus or whatever, but I will quarantine them. I may or may not, but I probably will quarantine them, and once they're after like maybe a week or two of quarantining, I will add them. And look at this little platy baby just swimming around. And I'll try, oh. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. If you want to get like a fish that's not too expensive, feeders are usually the best. You can get platies. I don't know if your place where you live or wherever sells feeder platies, but feeder guppies is usually found pretty much everywhere. Not in big stores though, like Pet Supermarket has them. I'm not sponsored by them, but I've seen Pet Supermarket have them, but I really don't find it in PetSmart or Petco. Tell me if I'm wrong, because definitely tell me, because I've never been to a PetSmart or a Petco that has like sold what's it called? Sold feeder guppies. But I don't really usually like PetSmart, but there was one time when I went to Orlando and there was a PetSmart, and I just went there and I was expecting really bad stuff, but it was actually pretty good. I'm not even joking. The fish, there was this lady like taking care of the fish all the time, and I mean that is pretty good, because I usually don't find a pet store that what's it called? That has like a person watching them. I never found a dead fish. Fish looked healthy. They would swim up to me when I came by, which is a very good sign, especially when you're picking out fish. If the fish chases your finger, it's usually, or follows you around, it's usually a healthy fish. Never get a fish that's like in the back, because if you do, you'll regret it. 1 week later, it'll die. But there was none of those fish. And they actually had like 2 tanks specialized for the baby fish, which I thought it was pretty nice, because every pet store I've been to just let the babies get eaten. It was sad, or get sucked up by the filter. It was really sad. But I was really surprised when they had that tank, because, you know, I don't usually find that. But I really do think if you have to go and buy fish, I would usually go to like private places, because they usually don't get the fish from big mills. They usually get their fish from a breeder, and it's nothing, because usually the places where I go, they're not high stock on fish, like, you know, pet stores. There are tons and tons of fish in one tank. But then the private ones, like the little stores, they can, what's it called? They are pretty good. They don't sell much fish like mollies. Now, you may think, oh, come on, I want more selection of mollies. Remember, it could be bad, because if a place really has more fish, they're just buying them in like the hundreds. Where these places sells them, gets good quality ones, and sells them. That's where I got my gold dust mollies. They're actually from a female that is beautiful. There was only 2 of them though. Really, in the whole tank, there were 7 mollies. 7 mollies, and they're probably, and it's high selling. There's a lot of people, but they don't go for fish. And this is the same pet store where I'm going to get $1.25 guppies, so I will definitely do an update on that when I do get them. But here's the pond.